Hello YouTube, how are we all doing this evening? Hope everything's going well. So today's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays on my channel, I like to give you guys updates on the current top I'm making. Well, I put a lot of work into it today. Where the stitch marker is where I was last time you guys saw the top. Just trying to untangle a strand there. So here you guys go, here's the update. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I've done about 8 new rows. 8, 7? Maybe it's only 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7 new rows. So it is coming along pretty good. Now I'm debating on at the bottom if I want to incorporate the yoke pattern again for a couple rounds, or if I want to do an actual kind of like cinch it in a little. Like I've already kind of figured out how many stitches to remove, and then do like a nice long rib pattern kind of thing. I have a top actually that's like a material like this top kind of material, where at the bottom it's cinched in a little bit and it's got a really wide band for the waistband. I'm thinking of doing that at the bottom. I have I just tied this yarn on the previous round, and I still have one more. So I do have lots I could do that, because I think I only need to do maybe 4 more rounds, and I should have it about the length I want it to be. So it is coming along. Now, no rush, obviously, because this is like, as I call it, it's my filler project, but technically this one's also for a make-along this month. But if it's not finished by the end of the month, I can still enter it in. So this is, like, Top Tuesdays are my filler days, but I think I should be able to have this done for the end of the month. Now, I have not thought about a new top yet. I kind of was looking at my binder of patterns yesterday, and I got a couple tops in there I do want to make. Now, one thing I kind of wish pattern designers would consider doing, and if you are a pattern designer, maybe consider doing this when you design your own patterns, is like, for example, I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada. We do not have a Hobby Lobby here, and when you guys had Joann's in the States, we didn't have a Joann's either. So if the pattern calls for a specific yarn that's exclusive to Hobby Lobby or Joann's or other yarn companies that, we don't have here, and I don't know what that yarn is like, I've never used it before, because I can't get my hands on it kind of thing, it's kind of hard to match yarn or get yarn that's similar to what the pattern calls for. Now, I've had some patterns I've acquired over the time that will tell you it's a 3-weight yarn or a 4-weight yarn, and it will usually tell you too what the yarn content is made of, like if it's 100% acrylic or like 75% cotton with whatever. But when the yarn the yarn information just says blah 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 yarn, and the colorway, that doesn't help me kind of thing, like I can't sit there and picture, okay, well, is that a 3-weight? Is that a 2-weight yarn? Like, what kind of yarn are they using? Because if it's a yarn, like I said, I don't use, it's a little hard to kind of, substitute the yarn. So please, if you are like a pattern designer and you do up patterns, please maybe really consider making sure you put in the weight of the yarn and the content of the yarn that you are using, so that if someone does want to substitute, it's easier for them. But anyway, speaking of that, like I said, I was looking at my binder yesterday for some of the printed patterns I have. And I do have 4 or 5 different tops in there that I really would like to make. Now, I don't know which one I'm kind of leaning towards yet. I think I'm going to pull them all out again, just the tops though, and kind of put them together and briefly read through them and see which one kind of, piques my interest a little. But at this moment, I do not have another top lined up. I don't obviously have the yarn lined up because I don't know which top I want to make. I still would like to make the one from Crystal at Bag O'Day. I know she does it with a worsted weight yarn. So I'm thinking maybe getting a few colors in worsted weight that go well together. And attempt to make that top again because I really did like that top. It just, the yarn I was trying to use for it did not look right on me. So anyways, guys, tomorrow's Wednesday and it is the beginning of the month, so I have a few new projects I need to get going so they can have them ready by the end of the month to be entered and make alongs that, like I said, participate in. So tomorrow is a time sensitive project. Which one? I don't know yet. I've got a little bit of stuffing left from stuffing my owl. So do I have enough to get the donut going? Maybe. Will I have enough to stuff the donut? I think possibility. So I think tomorrow I'm going to work on the next donut, which is going to be a little sheep. The pattern that's in the book for all my donut little creations are so adorable. I definitely love making those donuts. I am so glad with myself that I went and bought that book. But yeah, you'll have to come back tomorrow. That's what I'm to see if that's what I'm making or if I'm starting a different project. Like I said, I've got a couple different ones I got to do this month, and I don't know which one I'm going to do first. Anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.